Hello everyone, this is Zero, and we're going over week 11 of Season 4's Free Champion Rotation. To start off, we're going to go over Akali. She's definitely one of the strongest mid lanes. She can be played top. I've seen her play jungle, but definitely is a mid lane assassin. She's definitely hard to get to level 6, and you don't really start to hit like a truck to level 9 or 10. But once you get there, you can really cut off any carries on the other team, whether it's AP carry or ADC. You can pretty much jump on them, burst them, and walk away. Her ult is definitely really strong. It has 3 stacks, and it's a gap closer, so you can gap close in, use it once, and still use it to get out, and you also get a refresh on it on killer assist. So you can even use it to close the gap, use it 2 more times, and then if you kill that person, you'll get the stack, and you can use it to get out. So she's very strong mid lane. Jarvan can be played top or jungle. Definitely recommended jungle because his laning phase is fairly weak. He gets very tanky, and basically there's 2 things that make him viable at all, or he'd be a horrible champion. His ultimate is just a big circle of rock that does damage as well as traps people inside, so it's a very strong crowd control item, but it's also kind of easy to get out. If you have any kind of dash, I've even satcheled out of it as Ziggs. If you have flash, you can get, so there's all kinds of ways to get out of it. However, you burn someone's flash, it's worth an ult always. So Jarvan's ult is good, and also he has a gap closer, but it requires 2 of his abilities. So Jarvan, not a super strong jungle. I wouldn't recommend trying to use him. He's definitely he's too difficult to use for how good he is. Don't waste your time. Basically what I'm saying. Misfortune, one of the weakest ADCs in the game. Also, don't waste your time. If you're looking for something to do, give her a shot. Sivir would definitely be the better choice of the ADCs out of these 2. She's definitely a top tier ADC at the moment. She's more of a support AD carry for the team because she has a speed boost. She has a spell shield instead of a damage ability. But her ricochet and her boomerang can clear waves incredibly quickly. So she maintains really good lane control, but she's a weak laning phase because she's the shortest range ADC, or was. I'm fairly sure that still holds true. The shortest range ADC, and she's more utility based for your team later on, but she's definitely a top tier ADC right now. Sona and Soraka are both, I'm going to talk about them both at the same time because they're very similar. They both have heals, they both do lots of damage, you build them both AP support, so yeah, they're very similar. So Sona has a heal, a speed up slash slow, or she has a heal, a speed up, a speed boost, and an attack. All of them are targeted. You don't have to do anything, you just hit the button. If they're in range, it will hit them. The speed boost hits everybody on your team that's in range, and every couple attacks she gets a power cord, which will apply an extra effect depending on the last one she's used. So she can either do extra damage, she can reduce the damage they put out, or she can slow them, which are all unpleasant things to be dealing with. And her ultimate is a large AoE lockdown, much like a Mumu's, except it's also a stun. So Sona's a really strong support, but she's really squishy, especially early game, so you gotta watch for that. That's a downside to playing her. Soraka is a really strong support now with the changes to her. She now heals and she also gives mana, which is the only champion in the game, as far as I'm aware. I don't think I'm goofing up there. Is the only champion in the game that gives mana to an ally, so she's really strong support for a mana-hungry ADC. So if you're Sivir, Soraka is a really strong lane because Sivir's abilities cost a lot of mana. Soraka can keep her going. Other than that, a really strong heal. Her ultimate is a global heal for 2 to 500 health, so you can save top lane, get an assist in that lane, and snowball your whole team ahead if you use your ultimate at the right times. So Soraka, and then we have Xerath. Xerath's recently been reworked, so he's quite good. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. He's very easy to use at the moment. If you can use his ult, you can just kill everything on the battlefield, because you can actually, if you stun the ADC, you can kill them with your ult. It's pretty ridiculous. Definitely going to be playing some Xerath this week. He's a strong mid. Him and Akali are, he would probably beat Akali most of the time. I'd say his kit is better to shut down Akali than most, but they're both really strong mids. If you're against an Akali, I'd pick a Xerath if you're both first time. Zhao, again, can top lane, wouldn't recommend it. Really, really strong jungle. Plays a little bit like Vi. He's got some strong crowd control and also does tons of damage while being moderate, fairly tanky. So Xin Zhao is definitely somebody I would pick up in the jungle this week and see if you're any good with him. Yeah, because he's a strong jungle. I definitely say he would have the upper hand on Jarvan every game. Oh, that's awkward. Sorry. And then we have Yasuo, the Unforgiven, because he's broken. Yasuo is relatively challenging to master. Pick him up this week, you'll win your games. He's currently broken as all get out. So, yeah, play him. Play him a lot. You can play him anywhere you want. That's how broken he is. He doesn't even have a lane, he's so broken. But yep, that's this week's free champion rotation. Yep, that's everyone. So, yes, thanks for watching. Questions, comments, rude remarks, throw them down below, and I will answer as many questions as I can. Peace.